Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Sedona International Film Festival, where we're celebrating our 31st anniversary. I'm your host, Carol Kahn, and we are coming to you live from Yavapai College, who's one of our sponsors, along with Mercedes-Benz, our title sponsors. And we'd like to thank all our volunteers, hoteliers, restaurateurs, for all the work that you have done and contributions for this film festival year after year. And joining me now are the two actresses from the film Spit It Out. Please introduce yourselves.
Yes. Hi, I'm Anya Longwell.
And I'm Kate Sumter.
And welcome to Sedona.
Thank you.
Is this your first time here?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yes.
I know you have a plane to catch, but if it runs a little bit long, she doesn't mind staying.
I mean, if I miss the flight and I have to stay in beautiful Sedona, it won't exactly be a hardship. So.
I know. Well, you can show them at the airlines the interview and just say, see, this is what made me late.
Yeah. And if my answers start running long, you'll know that I'm trying to sabotage myself. I'm not just long-winded. I mean, I am long-winded, but, you know.
That's
also
right.
trying to miss a flight over here.
We'll get you going. But we do have a trailer of the film, so let's take a look at the trailer, and then we'll talk some more after that.
It's been 40 minutes.
I think he's winding down.
And here we can see that my ancestors migrated to America in 1653.
Dad, what happened?
Just spit it out.
I'm as dumbfounded as you are.
What is he doing?
You started all of this.
What? How is any of this my fault?
Well, they look like they were working it out.
Quick, we're back. They're coming back.
Everything is going to be okay, Susan.
That's all you have to say.
No, I want to know.
Good trailer.
Wonderful. It seems like you're an instigator.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to give it away, but yeah. Some stuff goes down. Yeah.
And so in the film, you're all sisters. Is that correct?
I'm her mother.
Oh, mother.
Yes.
Okay. You look like sisters.
That's the highest compliment you could possibly give me.
No.
Oh my God. Me? Oh my God, thank you so much.
I was 12 when I had her.
I was watching the trailer and I'm like, God, Anya's so beautiful.
Oh,
and your work is so beautiful in it too.
Okay.
Like
Okay, Kate.
highest compliment.
That's awesome. What was it like working with Eric Roberts, who was here just the other day? He was here yesterday. I don't even know what day it is anymore. He was here yesterday, yes.
I mean, he's an interesting character for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he heightened the, the effervescence on set when he came in. And it threw me into character right away.
It forced you to be present because there's a lot of spontaneity and you just you don't really know what's going to happen. And so for me, I was like, great, I just need to be really switched on and ready for whatever's going to happen. And then, he'd suddenly come out with these moments of like real truth. And then you're really locked in. And so yeah, I found it beneficial to work with him, of course, but
Right.
that was my experience. Was it forced me to be more switched on because you never knew what you were going to get take to take.
And the storyline is, I mean, things like that actually happen in real life, right? So surprises show up. It's all about the DNA testing and finding extra people that are somehow involved in your life.
That you maybe don't want.
Right.
Yeah, I mean the filmmakers, they spotted like obviously genetic testing is something that's happening a lot, and there's not really a lot of art that's been made about it. But so many people have crazy stories that have come out of genetic tests and how it changes how we think about family sometimes, and the myths we have about families can suddenly unravel after somebody takes a genetic test. I think everybody seems to have some stories. I know Anya.
Yeah.
Anya's, it's crazy.
I was ask you if any of this happened to you directly.
Actually, a week after I got back from filming this, I have been on 23andMe since they started. I don't know how. I mean, I maybe 20 years. I don't know. And I always get emails saying, you have new relatives, you have new DNA relatives. And I scan through them and they're like 0.3%, related. And all of a sudden I see one and it's, you have a half sister. And I thought it was a joke because we just went through this on set, and me as a character, I went through a lot of emotion, and so I kind of almost picked up on that emotion. I was sitting on my couch going, "What did my dad do?" But it ended up being a niece. So one of my brothers has a daughter and 6 grandchildren now that. We had no clue.
I know, it's crazy, right?
Yeah.
It's like all of a
really
sudden
crazy.
this family and what happened and all of that.
Yeah.
So as actresses, being in a role like this, like you were saying, sometimes like you get locked into it, right? Do you feel like that you're actually like immersed in it and sometimes you forget about what reality is a little bit like? Or are you easy to step out of that role as you're acting?
I mean, my feeling is like if you really can't tell the difference between reality and the fiction, that's a mental illness. I think it's used to justify a lot of poor behavior on the part of people who claim to be method. So like, but of course I think you can get immersed in the imaginary circumstances and you can really commit to those, but at least personally, I'm a less good actress if I really don't know what reality is. Because also, again, you know what reality is because in reality, there's not a camera pointed at you. If I was really there, no one would yell cut. So, I think there's always, and there's why are there all these people in my living room if I really thought it was reality? So I think that you always have a little bit in the back of your mind that knows that these circumstances are imaginary and I'm going to have to redo this moment again after the take. But I mean, certainly, you're always searching for that place of truth that you can work from and can spring you into the moment, and that feels very real, very, very truthful. I mean, at least hopefully that's the goal, and hopefully it shows up on screen. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, what do you think?
I mean, when I read a book or watch a movie, I can get in there and feel it and cry and have empathy, and all these feelings come up for me when I'm watching. And it's kind of similar, like you put the book away and go outside and jump in your car and go to the store. It's like kind of like switching in and out. But I definitely, I feel like in the scenes, the pain that I felt with him definitely brought up some past pain that was helping me get into the scene, and it just then, and I was really like I was there for sure. I was feeling all the emotions and
Wow.
yeah. But you do step out of it.
You have to be able to, because otherwise you can't do a second take.
Right. Well, you guys are wonderful, seriously. So how can people, your film, is it being shown again?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Tuesday at 7 p.m. She looks over to her directors. Thumbs up. Yeah, 7 p.m. I knew that. I didn't need to check. Tuesday at 7 p.m. And the last showing was sold out. So if people want to get their tickets, now is the time to do it.
Get your tickets now to see the film Spit It Out. Wonderful, wonderful performances, wonderful ladies. And when we come back, actually, we're going to have the Ray sisters who are part of this later today. So, they're coming back later.
Just the opening act, guys. Get ready.
And don't forget to follow us on Sedona Film Fest, hashtag Sedona Film Fest, and follow us on Facebook Live. And we will be back shortly with some more interviews, so stay with us.